All righty, I do want to welcome you guys to the Travorium overview. I'm going to upload our slideshow here. We will get underway. We are now officially 6 o'clock on the West Coast, 9 o'clock on the East Coast, 2 a.m. if you are in the UK. And we are fired up to be here. Give me one more moment. Just trying to get my slideshow back here. I had it and then I lost it. And I believe I got it back. All right, with that, I do want to, again, welcome every single one of you to our presentation. I know some of you are catching this live. Many of you are catching this on the replay. Either way, what we're going to share with you tonight is absolutely incredible. It's historic. We are booming as a company. We have spread to 63 different countries. We are cranking out six-figure earner after six-figure earner. All kinds of incredible things are happening. And tonight I want to give you just an overview as to who we are, where we're going, why we're exploding, more importantly, why you might want to participate. And again, our company has spread to 63 countries, even during the global pandemic. And if you knew nothing else about our company, if that was the only fact you knew about our company, that almost tells you the entire story. When you can grow a travel company dynamically with sales that are booming, cranking out six-figure earners during a global pandemic, it tells you just how unbelievable the travel deals really are. It tells you all about the leadership, the strength of the company. And again, our company, we are based in Southern California. We have an absolutely beautiful home office. Customer service in multiple languages. I've been paying out millions and millions of commissions all around the globe on time, every time, as we have for the past 9 years. Our CEO and founder and his lovely wife, Miss Adela, are world-class entrepreneurs. And our goal, our mission is to help people become a travelpreneur. Now, what is a travelpreneur? It's somebody who can travel for pennies, somebody who can travel for free, and somebody who can end up earning money 24/7 on their mobile device, on their laptop, from anywhere in the world. And understand that travel is the single largest industry in the world. In fact, if you just pull up a list of the top 10 internet companies in the world, you'll see Amazon, Google, Facebook, eBay, Netflix. I mean, these guys are doing billions and billions and billions and billions in sales. And of course, that's not a big surprise. Well, on that list of the top 10 in the world, you're going to see both Priceline and Expedia. And again, a lot of you at first glance might think, well, yeah, Todd, I mean, that's not a big surprise. I mean, we see their commercials every 5 minutes on television until you do a slightly deeper dive. And you're like, wait a minute, hold on. These guys are making billions and billions and billions, meaning Priceline and Expedia, just like Amazon, Google, and Facebook, yet they do not own anything travel related. And so you're like, how are they making that kind of money? Because what they do own is a monopoly. In fact, when you go to book travel, you might go to Expedia's website and you're in there doing your price shopping. Then you think, I'm going to check their price. I'm going to head over to Orbitz, and you're in there doing all your research. Then you go to cheap tickets and hotels.com and Trivago and Hotwire and Travelocity. And you're spending all of this time, doing all this research and doing your price comparing and not knowing that the entire time that the same company owned every single one of those sites. So when you're going to book travel, it is a duopoly. You're either going to book with Expedia or Priceline, one of the two, because they own everything else. And that's how they get away with jacking the price up. So let me give you some head-to-head examples. I believe documentation beats conversation. Here's Expedia's price, $17.97. Our price, $11.48. You can see the difference, $649. Now, some people say, come on, Todd, there's no way you guys are getting a better rate than Expedia. That's a huge company. To which I always reply, you're correct. We do not get a better rate than Expedia. $11.48 is the rate. That is the rate. Then Expedia chose to add on $650 to the published rate from the hotel and then go on television and can try to convince you it's a good deal. And that's how they can afford to pay for those commercials you see every 5 minutes. Well, then the way to keep people from undercutting their rate is to go buy up all the other sites. That way, no matter which site you check, they all got the same rate. Must be a good deal. Everyone's got the same rate. And now they get to make billions and billions and billions, just like Facebook, Google, and eBay and everybody else. Well, I don't know about you, but in our family, we got better things to do with $649 than give it to some internet site. Now, you might be thinking, yeah, Todd, but that's Expedia. What about the Priceline negotiator, Captain Kirk? He wouldn't let me down. Well, here's the hotel in San Diego, California. This is the Paradise Point Hotel. This is only 4 days, 3 nights. And you can see the Priceline's price, $13.07. Our price, $665. I mean, we are saving you $641 in 3 nights. I mean, it's not like they marked it up $10. Captain Kirk's got to eat too. I mean, they marked it up over $100 per night. And at some level, I hope that offends you, because I mean, a lot of moms and dads all across the world, they save up all year long, dreaming of taking their family, their kids, and having this trip that's going to create memories that last a lifetime, and the bonding and all that kind of stuff, only to find out that they could have booked the hotel for $665 instead of $1,307. We gave an extra $641 to a multimillionaire called Captain Kirk, who was already rich, right? I mean, again, I got better things to do with my money. Maybe you don't. But again, this is the kind of stuff that we've been doing that has caused all kinds of excitement. Now, as good as all of this is not what caused us to boom. What has caused us to boom is what I'm about to show you next. It's our Dreamcation platform. And this is a place where we can show anybody, anywhere, any budget, how to have not one, but multiple dream vacations per year, okay? And the way this works is that you're going to sign up for your level of membership. We got 3 different levels. I'm going to assume you're going to do the platinum level. That's our number 1 seller. It's our top of the line. And if you do the platinum, you're going to have enough points within 4 months to go to Cabo San Lucas for 7 nights, 8 days for nothing. Just trading your points and go. Matter of fact, by the way, I'm going to a place in Cabo. I'm leaving this weekend. We're going down there for 7 nights, 8 days as a 5-star, 5-diamond property. It is Garza Blanca. You can go just type that in your Google search. Garza, G-A-R-Z as in zebra, A, Blanca, B-L-A-N-C-A, Garza Blanca. When you see the pictures, you're going to be like, oh my gosh. And we were able to get that place after trading in points on our travel portal for $73. That's it. Trade in the points, $73, and go stay at a 5-star, 5-diamond property. We're going to be there all week, drinking Mai Tais, talking on the phone, telling people, oh my gosh, it's great. Wish you were here. And of course, that's when people are like, hey, I want to be there. We're here for $73. Hold on. How are you there for $73? Hey, tell you what, I'll send you a link. Check the whole thing out. And so again, our business is very, very simple because we sell fun. We sell the one thing that everybody dreams of doing. And oh, by the way, if you tell 3 other people about our membership, at that moment, your entire membership costs you nothing out of pocket because you are earning more than you're spending. So when you tell 3 other people about the business, you tell 3 people, find 3 people somewhere on planet Earth that want to save big time money on travel. And at that moment, your membership is costing you nothing. You're earning your points for free every single month. And I mentioned a moment ago, you have enough points within 4 months to go on a vacation for 7 nights, 8 days for nothing. And the points cost me nothing. Therefore, I am traveling for free. Now, further, we have these getaways all over the world. We got them in Orlando. We've got them all over Europe. We've got them in Africa. We've got them in Asia, Fiji, the Caribbean, South America, Central America, Canada, 2,000 resorts, every country you can think of that we have them. And again, you can book the 1-bedrooms for $1 per night. You can book the 2 bedrooms for $8 per night. So incredible. Now, in addition to the getaways, we also happen to have our world tours. Now, a world tour is where you can go with your family, right, and have an amazing time all by yourself. Nobody knows your name. Nobody knows you're there. However, we do have people there, from our company, a lot of people at the same resort. So you can kind of be all by yourself where no one knows you're there, or you can plug in and tap into people from around the world that are on the same trip as you. They all happen to be with Travorium. And you're going to end up meeting people, if you want to do that, from all over the world. You'll end up forging friendships that'll transcend continents, memories that'll last a lifetime. It is an absolutely amazing experience when you get to be there with your family and meet all these other people from all over the world that are part of the same company as you. And it's really cool when you're taking your pictures. Hey, they're from France, they're from Morocco, they happen to be from Japan, they happen to be from, Colombia, or they're from Chile, or they're from, who knows where, right? They're from Spain or Belgium or Sweden. And it's really, really, really cool when you get to kind of build these international friendships, these international connections. And guess what? At the next world tour, you're going to bump into the same people again. Like, oh my gosh, Mike, how are you? I haven't seen you since, where were we last? That's right. In fact, there's a guy in our business, Juan Pindis. And I'll never forget that last year, the first trip we took was to Punta Cana. And of course, Juan was there. We were hanging out. Well, next thing I know, we then took a trip to Hawks Cay. And he was there and we were hanging out. And then we took a trip to San Diego and he was there. We were hanging out. And then the next thing I saw him in Cancun. And then I remember we met Melanie and Alicia over in Barcelona, Spain. And next thing you know, I meet him in Cancun. So you're traveling the world, you start to bump into people. from around the world, like, hey, Juan, how you been? We haven't seen you since that last trip. Again, really, really cool. You can go to be on your own, or you can plug into the group that's there. Now, going back to the world tours, we happen to have these all over the world. These are curated by our company. For example, here's Menorca, Spain. It's a 4-star, all-inclusive resort, all the food, all the booze, deluxe room, 5 days for less money than the cost of a Motel 6 after you trade in your travel points. And what do those travel points cost you? That's right, absolutely nothing if you tell 3 other people how to save big time money on travel. Here's Cartagena, Colombia. Well, Lucci's down there now. I mean, I know Lucci well. In fact, I'm doing the virtual hotel party with her tomorrow night. I mean, she's down there. I mean, again, you can go to this amazing resort for 5 days, breakfast included, for the price of $1 after you trade in your travel points. And what do those travel points cost you? Absolutely nothing if you tell other people how to save big time money on travel. Here's Italy, Rome. I mean, you can go here again for 5 days, breakfast included, see the Colosseum, see the Vatican, all of that for $149. Maybe you want to go to Montego Bay, you want to go to Portugal. We got Budapest, Hungary, Tenerife, Spain. By the way, this is breakfast and dinner. You've got a balcony with an ocean view. Again, amazing place for $99. That includes both meals. Phuket, Thailand, you got a private cottage right on the beach. When you look out the door right there, all you see is sand and water. You are literally on the beach for $1. Incredible. Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, Las Vegas, Nevada. We're all going on this trip to New Orleans. We're doing a huge training here. This trip would cost you $4,200 if you booked it the regular way. With us, it's $399. Malaga, Spain. Again, you're going down here for 5 days, breakfast and dinner included for $1 after you trade in your points. Morocco, Cozumel, Mexico, Dubai. This is a 5-star, 5-diamond property for $129. How about going to Punta Cana? Went on this trip last year. We took our oldest daughter, son-in-law, our grandkids out of this world. One of our best-selling trips. Malta, Paris, France. We're all going to Paris this year. Got to be there 5 days. Got a room of the Eiffel Tower. I mean, right at our window. When you're in your hotel room, just open it up, and there's the Eiffel Tower all lit up. Absolutely incredible. I promise you, if you take your spouse, you will never, ever, ever forget the time you were in the city of love, the city of France, all the history. It's absolutely amazing. Put it on your list. Athens, Greece. I got a good buddy, Ryan, his daughter. They are going on this trip. Her and one of her best friends from when they were young. They grew up playing soccer together through grade school, all that kind of stuff. Then went to college together. And of course, now they're both, graduated, have jobs. But Courtney, my buddy's daughter, she's part of the membership, earned up her points. She wants to go to Athens, Greece. Said, hey, you want to come with me? I'm getting the whole thing for $299. I mean, so the two of them, they're going for $149 each. And do you think that a couple of 26, 27-year-olds are ever going to forget 5 days in Athens, Greece? In fact, they extended their stay. They used our travel portal to book some extra days there at travel agent rates. And again, they will never, ever, ever in the history of their life ever forget this moment when they went to Athens, Greece, and saw all the history, all that kind of stuff. So we have additional world tours coming. By the way, you can become a partner in our company. It's $49.95. By the way, it's actually $99. Right now, we're running a promotion where you can join for $49.95, right? So get it while it's cheap. So $49.95 to become a partner. They get you your replicated websites. You get you your ID number, your training. The company does all the tracking. Then just select your level of membership. Do I want to come in and just do the travel portal where I'm getting those travel agent rates? And that's $79 down, $39 a month. Hey, do I want to get started with the vacation program? At the titanium level, that's $129 down, $69 a month. If I tell 3, it's free. Or do I want to do the platinum, right? I mean, I want the kind of pricing that Todd just showed me. I mean, I want the 2 to 3 vacations per year. When I get 3, the whole thing's free anyway, right? And so you can do the platinum, which is $249 down, $125 a month, right? So if you combine the two, I got to do the $49 partnership along with the platinum for $249. So it's $299 down today. 30 days from now, it's $125. But again, if you tell 3 other people, you're going to be earning more than you're spending at that moment. Your membership's costing you nothing. Now, a week from today, this package will be available. You can't buy this today. It's not out. But a week from today, it will be out. And this is our Travorium travel pack. It's $999. It actually includes 1,400 points, right? I built the slide before the company made the announcement. They bumped it up even higher 1,400 points, and that's going to buy you a vacation now. Not maybe someday. I want to go on vacation now. I call this the I want to go on vacation now package. By the way, if you're buying this package with the intent of launching your business and social media, all those kind of things, get together with your own tax pro. This can become tax deductible, write the whole thing off, which means $9.99 doesn't cost you $9.99. They cost you something significantly less because you got to write it off your taxes. Now, you get those points. Again, you can travel right away, plus the other points that you're going to be earning on a monthly basis. Now, you can then begin to tap into our 10X compensation program. And again, I've said this several times, but it's really the foundation of what's caused us to boom all over the world. Go out and tell 3. You're not earning more than you're spending. Tell 3. Your membership is free. You're earning your travel points for free. You're going on free vacations. Well, guess what? Your 3, tell 3, their 3, tell 3. And that kind of kicks in the social sharing ripple effect where, you know, a few tell a few, tell a few. I mean, keep in mind that Facebook has 2 billion users and they've never once run a commercial on television, ever. I mean, how do you get 2 billion users and you've never once run a commercial? Because we invited our friends, Ripple 1, then their friends invited their friends, Ripple 2, and then their friends invited their friends, Ripple 3. Well, guess what the number one thing shared on social media happens to be? Travel, right? I mean, this thing is a natural. And so you're going to get on social media and tell people how they can travel for less, how they can travel more, how they can travel better, go to the 5-star resorts. I mean, it's got the kind of places that, quite frankly, a lot of people wouldn't go to because it simply costs too much money. But hey, I mean, 5-star, 5-diamond resort for $73. Now that's in my price range. Why didn't you say so? I mean, that I can afford, right? So again, we have those kinds of places. Now, our comp plan is a binary compensation program. Binary meaning 2. You have a left leg and a right leg, okay? So just like your physical body has a left leg and a right leg. And so if you go out there and you bring on 2 people, you bring on Mary, you bring on Sally, okay? They're both going to be frontline to you. Well, anybody else that you ever bring on from here on out forevermore has to go below Mary or Sally, one of the 2. Let's assume for one moment you sponsor my wife and I, and you put us below Mary. Well, I don't know Mary, and Mary doesn't know me, but if I go out and build a massive team, which our team's all over the world now, Mary's going to get paid in the binary compensation program exactly the same as me, exactly the same as you, and Mary didn't even know me, right? You put me down below Mary because you can only build 2 legs. So by the way, it does not hurt you to put me below Mary, but it helps Mary in a big time way. If Mary then sponsors someone, she might put people down below me and some of my people. We're all building straight down for the mutual benefit of all of us. Now, if everybody on your team, you got, you know, we're going to assume you bring on 4 people, all right? You got 2 on the left, 2 on the right. If everybody on your team bought one of those I want to go on vacation now packages, that's going to give you now a $600 bonus on top of the fact that your entire business is free, okay? So you got $600 in your pocket. You're earning your travel points for free every single month. Your business is costing you nothing. You're able to tap into all of the tax write-offs, write off your house, spouse, kids, meals, travel, entertainment. You're saving hundreds of dollars per month in taxes, okay? And let's assume that you're 4 people. Go out there and just tell a couple of people each. Well, that's going to give you a total of 8 platinum memberships on your left and 8 platinum memberships on your right. Well, your residual income is now $5,000 to $8,000 per year. But guess what? If those 16 people on your team all happen to just sell one, just one, so each person's going to sell one, you have a total of 16 sales. They each sell one of those I want to go on vacation now packages. That's going to take your check from that, you know, $400, $500 per month range all the way up to $1,850. Well, let's assume that you're 8 people on the left and 8 people on the right, told a couple of people each. Well, that's going to take your team to the size. We got 25 on the left and 25 on the right. You are now a 2-star director in our company. You're going to get a championship ring like you see on my finger right there, or see it in the upper right-hand corner of the slide here. Your residual income now is somewhere in the neighborhood of $24,000 to $30,000 per year. And oh, by the way, if you just get half of your team, you got 50 people on your team, if just 1/2 of them happen to sell one of those I want to go on vacation now packages, that's going to take your check from a couple of grand a month all the way to $5,250 for the month. Now, keep in mind that you're now making more than the average American worker. I mean, this thing's a little part-time thing you're doing on the side, and you just picked up a $5,000 check in a month, which is more than most people, you know, working wherever they happen to work, make in a single month. I mean, you are now making absolutely incredible money, although you're still part-time, although you've only got a team of just 50 people. Well, let's assume that you're 25 on the left and 25 on the right, tell a couple people each. Now you got 63 on the left, 63 on the right. And I'm going to assume for one moment that of those 126 people, that only 30 of them go out and sell one of those I want to go on vacation now packages. Well, if you combine that with your residual income of $30,000 to $40,000 per year, that's going to take your check all the way up to $8,700 for the month. I mean, you are now earning, you're on track to make a six-figure income. If you did this every month, you in fact would have a six-figure income happening. Now, again, these are all hypotheticals. It's illustrative purposes. Results are going to vary, but I'm trying to demonstrate the power of our comp plan. It doesn't take very many people for the check to become significant. You're showing people how to travel for less, how to travel better, how to travel more, how they can earn free travel points, how they can travel for free, how they can make their dreams come true. Understand that travel's the stuff of passion. People dream about doing this stuff, right? Dream about going on various trips with their loved ones. You are making that possible. And then you're showing them how they can turn that into a business where they tell a few who tell a few. And next thing you know, now your check is growing where you got other dreams coming true, right? Now, let's assume that you're 63 on the left and 63 on the right. All go out and tell just one person each. That brings your team to the size of 125 on the left and 125 on the right. Well, by the way, if you just get like 15% of your team to go out and sell just one of those I want to go on vacation now packages, you have 35 sales out of a team of 250, okay? And that's going to take your check combined with your residual income of 50 to 60,000 per year. That'll take your check all the way to $12,850. Again, hypothetical, illustrative purposes, but trying to demonstrate the power of the comp plan. If that happened, your check would in fact be that. If that happened the way I described, that would in fact be your check. Now, by the way, if you can get all 125 people, by the way, not even all, if you could just get half of your 125 on the left and half of your 125 on the right to go out and tell just one person each, that'll bring your team to 188 on the left, 188 on the right. You're now an ambassador. You now got a six-figure residual income. And oh, by the way, if I can get just 10% of the team to go out and sell just one of those I want to go on vacation now packages, that'll bring your check to $20,000 plus for the month. Unbelievable. Our comp plan will take you all the way to $3,200 a day, over $1 million per year. When you become an ambassador, the company takes you shopping at Louis Vuitton on their credit card. You get the annual every single year vacation. This is a 5-star, unbelievable vacation. They pay for the airfare, everything. You get to override the company every single month. They're handing out $8,000 watches like you see on my wrist right there. We have the men's version and the ladies version. These are just some of our most recent six-figure income earners. In fact, I got to update the slide because we broke one again the other day on Monday. We are about to break a 2-star ambassador. By the way, I'm not going to say her name. I'll leave that for our CEO and founder. But I did already send her congratulations. She's actually a few people shy, but she's going to have it tomorrow or the next day. Not if not, maybe. So we have a brand new 2-star ambassador that's about to break. Guys, when you're talking about 2-star ambassador with this $999, I want to go on vacation package we're talking about. We're talking about incomes of $300,000, $400,000 a year now. Okay. We're talking about incredible money that she's making. She's never made that kind of money in her entire life. She's a female. So anyway, we do have men that are succeeding in the company as well. We got, Bill and Ryan and Daryl and Danny and me. We got a lot of men here succeeding as well. But lately, the ladies have, in fact, dominated the company. All of them started part-time. None of them had any experience in this before. All of them built during the pandemic from their mobile phone, from their laptop. Every one of them now making a six-figure income. Some are making a multiple six-figure income. Some of them soon will be making a 7-figure income. So again, understand that a better life requires a better way. I hope that in some way I got you a little bit excited about what we're doing. Now, we do have some incredible guests on the line with us tonight. In fact, I want to bring on Ryan. I want to bring on Daryl. These are guys, by the way, who've both been in the industry for 30 plus years. Both of them are $1 million earners in our industry. If you look at Daryl and Maria, their business with our company all over the world. In fact, the gal I just mentioned, going 2-star ambassador, she's part of Daryl and Maria's team. And again, I mean, Daryl, how does it make you feel knowing that, you know, this very young couple, her and her husband, you know, they get involved in our business. They've never done anything like this before. They start part-time, building during the pandemic from their phone, going to hit 2-star ambassador tomorrow, and knowing that they've got a 300,000 plus per year. Some of them might be 400, but a 300,000 plus per year income and growing, and they're just getting started.
Man, it is unbelievable. I'm so happy that you called us and you stayed on top of us calling us, because we were doing other things at the time that you called. But I'm just so thankful that you stayed in touch with us and we got involved, because had we not gotten involved, had you not persisted and you and Dave to get us, we wouldn't be here, and that she wouldn't be there today, and her life has changed. And we can go up the ladder if your mom hadn't had you, and you know, all of that. So it's all these little intersections that make this work. So I say that for the brand new person that's listening to us tonight, is the decision that you make tonight may just not be for you. It could be for you that knows someone, or somebody, you know, 800 levels below you that you don't even know, have never met, and it impacts their life. So hopefully you're thinking more than just on yourself. That should be first and foremost. But the decision that you make tonight to get started with this amazing company is going to impact other people, potentially thousands of people. So Todd, thank you for making those phone calls to Marie and I, and being persistent to make sure that we understood the vision. And when we were ready to go, we did. And now great things are happening all over the world.
Absolutely. And of course, Daryl, I mean, Daryl, obviously we had lots of conversations, but in the early days, you have a lot of background. I was actually just kind of recanting it earlier today. I remember even bouncing off some of the comp plan ideas that we were thinking about when we were kind of like, taking on the travel and doing what we're doing here. Hey, Ryan, again, I know that you're here again. I was talking about your daughter a moment ago, taking the trip to Greece. We were in Cancun last year. I know this year you're going to New Orleans. I know Daryl, you're going to New Orleans. Ryan, you're going to Cancun now. You got a trip plan there. I mean, again, your team's blowing up. I mean, Bill's got great things going on, and Shelly and Scott Brewster and Lee Deem. And now it looks like V might be maybe want to team up with us, have some fun. She's obviously a friend from the past. I mean, some of your thoughts about what we're doing here.
It's just amazing. It's, we always talk about it all the time. And if you want to talk about that, what do we sell? If we sell something, we sell fun. And our whole life is fun. Conversations like this are fun. Hanging out with Daryl and Maria and you and Gina, playing golf in Las Vegas last week was fun, right? I mean, every day is just a great time. Whether we're on the road and we're traveling, or whether we're just on the phone trying to help other people, like Daryl talked about, helping other people win. That's what makes this business so special. And it's kind of funny because we told the story last night about our friend Veronica over at the house, and Daryl's in the middle of doing his presentation, and she sees the screen and she says, I want to go to Dubai. What is that? I want to go to Dubai. And I told the story about about Veronica and her husband, and they retired about 6 months ago, traveling the US right now in a motorhome. Sold their house, made a bunch of money. He retired, captain in the fire department. She actually still has her job, but she kind of can do it. She can do it from anywhere as far as that goes. So anyways, they're traveling along. I want to go to Dubai. What else do you got? And then we told the story about Courtney. Well, I want to go to Greece. Then we told the story about us going to New Orleans and us going to Cabo. And she's like, well, I want to do that as well. How come I don't know about this? Well, Veronica, you've been on the road for a while, so we haven't gotten a time to sit down with you. Anyways, long story short, we get back on the phone today. I got on the phone with Todd, who knows Veronica really well as well. He shared some of his thoughts. She called her husband. Todd, I was just thinking about this before we got on the call, and they're probably going to sign up here in the next hour. I'm sure of it. But I was going to talk to Lauren, and Lauren's a really smart guy. And my question is going to be, Lauren, you guys love to travel. You're traveling everywhere right now around the country. When you stop at places and you stay overnight and you hook up and maybe you're there for a week, Do you think you talk to anybody about travel? You know where I'm going, right? I mean, you talk to anybody about travel? Well, of course we do. We're all traveling. We're all in Winnebagos. You think any of those people travel anywhere else other than the US? Oh, I'm sure they do. Well, don't you think you have a travel business? Like you're in the travel business here in about an hour. You travel everywhere. You talk to everybody about a travel. I mean, it sounds like a great way to have a business, have some write-offs, and do what you're doing already, just sharing a business around the US. I mean, he's going to lose his mind when we talk about that. So we're about ready to go there. So great day there. About ready. We talked about it last night. I'm 22 away. I think after tonight, I might be about 17 away, if not even better. I know
I'm over here replying as you're talking, by the way.
I know. As soon as I get off this call, I got a couple of more texts to shoot out or get answered. And then I got another Zoom call here in about, I don't know, an hour. But yeah, we're on fire and it's just fun. That's all I can say. I mean, if you can't see my face, everybody, I'd smile like this all day long, just thinking about the fun we're having in life. This is not what I do for a living, but it sure is what I love to do. I can tell you that much. I'd love to be doing this full time, which is happening. I've got a career that I've been doing for years and years and years, but I understand that I'd rather be going, wow, look at the special guest we have here tonight. I know where I want to go in my life, and I want to travel the rest of my life. I want to be free. I want to have residual income. I want to create legacy income, not only for myself, but my family for the rest of our lives and their lives. Where else are you going to do it other than a place like this? Man, it is a party in front of us right now, my friend. So I'm going to get the call back to you for everybody else.
Well, by the way, and before I take it to some of the guests, I still have you and Daryl here both. And you know, right now the company's doing a couple of special promotions. Number one, we're launching the $9.99 pack exactly next Tuesday. So that's now 6 days away, right? Now you got, because today being Wednesday, so you got the rest of Wednesdays. You got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. We got 6 days that it comes out on Tuesday. Well, anybody that joins today gets grandfathered in for life on double bonuses, meaning you don't have to buy the $9.99 in order to get the double bonuses for life on every package that's ever sold Infinitely Deep. I mean, I can't even begin to stress what a huge benefit that is. Not to mention the company's now doing double direct sales bonuses right now, where normally if you sell a platinum, you make 50, but right now you can make 100. And of course, you're Ryan, I know you're doing that whole kind of pay it forward program. I've done the same thing where you tell some people, hey, you know, look, if you come on board right now, I'll tell you what, I make $100 because the company's double my bonus. Hey, they're running a promo. I'm going to run a promo. I'm going to rebate that back to you, the $100. That way only cost you $299. Instead of $299 to come on board, going to cost you $199 to come on board. In fact, I had a guy today, Greg, welcome aboard, brand new in the company. Greg is a teacher out of Mississippi, been a teacher a long time. Greg's retired. Greg says, man, I'm not up to all this technology. I got a smartphone, but I don't got Venmo and Cash App and all these other kind of things. He's like, can you send it to me via Walmart? So Gina went on and we sent it via Walmart, right? So we did the Walmart Instagram or whatever it was. So he went and picked up his money at Walmart. But I mean, guys, there's a lot of ways to get this thing done. And it's an exciting time. And it's a time that any one of you, man, if you're out there in any way, shape, or form, I mean, talking about what we're doing as a company, talking about the kind of growth, the kind of momentum, we keep breaking six-figure, we had a six-figure earner on Monday, brand new ambassador lease. And then you guys are going to hear on Tuesday, because it's going to happen tonight or tomorrow. It's a gal on Daryl's team, but she's going 2-star ambassador. We're talking multiple six-figure income. I mean, she's going to go out and buy some palatial home. I mean, if you saw her income before, I mean, she was making maybe 30 grand a year. Now she's making 300, 400 grand a year, 10 extra money. It'd be all because she came on board a couple of years ago and started part-time. I mean, again, sometimes it takes a little faith. Maybe I'm not quite sure, but guys, we're here to help you, train you every step of the way. So I just want to throw back to you guys for some of your thoughts about the uniqueness of the moment in time of where we sit.
Well, I just hope that for those of you that are watching, those of you that are part of the team right now, those of you that maybe guest tonight, if you've ever wanted to be in the right place at the right time, you are there. And you definitely want to take advantage of it. We have 6 days for the double bonuses, and we have to the end of the month for the other double bonus or double commissions and double bonuses. So all of that is in your favor. If you get busy right now and get serious and excited about success. And what that simply means is plug in and let us share the story for you. Not only in 6 days to 12, 13 days from now, you could literally have your business for free and taking advantage of all the things. So that's what I would do, is inspire and encourage you to get serious about it. Get signed up tonight. Hopefully the person that's working with you understood the assignment that Todd just gave you guys, and you can get some rebates back in your pocket and make a decision today instead of tomorrow, and go out and make this thing happen, because it is huge. I believe we're going to hit momentum within the next 12 to 17, 18 months from now. And what that means is that everything is just going to 10x. And if you're even close to the vapors, your whole business and life is going to change in a positive way.
Right. You know what? I'm gonna just leave you everybody with this, because those of you that are here for the first time, you may not understand the gravity of what's going on today, but it's a magical moment. I love to call it a magical moment, because there's just these moments in time where everybody has the advantage. Some people have more of an advantage later on because they got bigger teams. Today, you're not going to understand what it means to get double bonuses for the rest of your LIFE with not only people that you happen to bring into the business, but who they bring on. But I'm just telling you, it's the difference between someone making maybe $1,000 a month and someone making $5,000 a month. You don't know today. We don't know till tomorrow. This business is based off of not what you know, but who you know and who they know. So it really is a moment. If you don't understand, get back with the person who invited you, and they'll get someone on the phone to share the information with you, just so you can understand the gravity of the next 6 days of what can happen to you, your business, and back to, again, who knows, legacy income for anybody who makes the decision to go, because you just never know when you're going to have one person who knows someone who knows a Daryl, and then another person who knows another person who knows a Todd. And if that happened and they were in 2 different legs in your business, it's over. Good night, sleep tight the rest of your life. I mean, have fun. That's all I can tell you. So it's a magical moment, and it's right now. It's right now. It's next for the next handful of days. So glad to be here, Daryl. It's always fantastic to see your smiling face, and everybody else on the line as well. Todd, I appreciate the time.
Hey, by the way, Daryl, Ryan, I appreciate you guys being on so much, because again, these guys have obviously made massive money in our space, and built teams of 30,000 people and 30-year, career. And so again, you're hearing a lot of experience, but I also want to bring on some people that maybe are new in our space, people that, have not built teams in past, people that, didn't come into this. And hi, Miss Mahmuda. The very first place I want to go is to the United Kingdom, where it happens to be 2:38 a.m., right? 2:30 in the morning. And here she is with a smile on her face, right?
In my pajamas.
But if you don't mind, Mahmoud, kind of share your story about how you got involved, why you got involved. Because obviously it's a very personal story. And then even how you went out there and got your first 3, because you didn't get into this to make money. That wasn't the big attraction.
No, I love to travel. I was widowed 15 years ago. And for me, travel was a necessity, not a luxury, because it made me have, love you guys. It made me feel like I was doing something that was good for my children, made them happy, made them smile. So travel was definitely a big thing in my life, but it cost me a lot of money. And when I came across this, it was like, oh my God, I could be saving thousands instead of spending thousands. So I joined straight in. Paula was telling me all about it. She told me on the Friday. On the Monday, I signed up. On my first getaway, I went away with a friend called Shell. Hadn't spoken to her at all about the business, but I sat with her. We went through all the dreamcations and we booked somewhere, and it was £80, if I remember correctly.
80 pounds.
Yeah, 50. Sorry, £80. I think it's $120. Something like that.
Yeah, I think it's like 110, something like that.
Yeah.
Just over $100.
It's a 5-star spa hotel, and it was absolutely gorgeous. So we pulled up outside the hotel, and Shell goes, "Are you sure we're in the right place? You only spent £80 on this for the week, for the 2 of us, not per person, not per night. That was total." And I'm like, I think so. So we went in. She stood with the bags by the door just in case we had to make an escape. And reception was, "Welcome. You can have a discount on your spas, you can have a discount on your food, you can have a discount on your drinks. Anything you did on site, we got a discount because of the membership. So that was absolutely fantastic. We came home and she signed up as a platinum the very next day. So it was that easy. Just take a friend with you on holiday. Another friend of mine joined because she's a school friend, and she thought, yeah, I can see what you're doing. And she just signed up, didn't really talk to her about it. And my daughter signed up because she was going on holiday without me. But now my kids are getting older. I'm signing them up as well for their like 18th birthday and stuff. I've been signing them up as they got older. I am booked in for Phuket for $1 in July. I'm going to Budapest, and I can't remember when that is. Is that November? I think in November, Budapest for World Tours. I'm hoping to do a day trip to Paris, so get that in as well to you guys. And I'm hoping to do New Orleans as well. So I've got all these weddings to try and work around and try and get and see everybody else as well. But I'm hoping to be in Vegas next week. So Vegas and San Diego as well, a 2-week holiday. So that's all done in the net portal. So save money. We're doing whatever you're doing. You save money buying food, buying gifts, buying petrol. Petrol's very expensive at the moment, or gasoline or whatever you guys call it. You know, you can save money on your fuel. So
And by the way, in the UK, you can, not in the United States.
All right.
Yeah, that's a perk you guys have there. We don't have that here.
Ah.
And we have a lot of perks here. Don't get me wrong. We can save money on
You get a lot more than we do.
But we don't have the gasoline one, because there'd be a whole bunch of people like, hey, whoa. What's that gas thing she's talking about? Hey, that's in the UK. For all the UK partners, that's great. But we don't have that over here. We don't have it in France either.
But well, it's very important now. The price is going up. So that's quite good. And it's just whatever you're doing, you can save money. But for me, it's you guys spending time with my Travorium family, and I love you guys. And this has changed my life around. I used to be crying all the time, but now I'm smiling and happy. Hopefully, Daryl, I'll see you in Vegas. He'll probably be on holiday, won't he? Kyle definitely see you.
Yeah, well, you'll have Daryl in Vegas. You'll have Kyle in Vegas. You know, when you're in San Diego, I don't know if we'll hook up with you there, or might come over and see you in Vegas. Of course, we're being in Cabo for a week. So when do you arrive?
Hopefully on the 25th.
You arrive on the 25th. Okay.
Yes, next week.
Next week.
There's a 16. I'm around for about 16 days.
Okay, yeah, because we take off. Hold on, see here. I'm sorry, I didn't update on my phone. So now every time you open something on the phone, once you like confirm this and confirm that, can we send you notices and do this and do that? I just want to look at my calendar. All right, so here's the calendar.
Sunday, didn't you?
Yeah, so here's the calendar. So so yeah, we leave on the 22nd. We're not back until basically the 30th, but you'll still be here.
Yeah, I'll be in Vegas then, and then I'll be in San Diego after that.
Okay, perfect.
So hopefully go to the home office as well.
But when you know, part of your story that I find so compelling, Moo, is, I mean, one, you didn't join to make money. You joined, you wanted the travel benefits. You've traveled all the amazing resorts and spas. I mean, obviously you're a living testimony because you're, you know, as you say, you're a hotel snob. I mean, you know, you like the high end, you know, you're not doing budget motel or any of that kind of stuff, right? And you've obviously been to tons and tons of places with us now. And even the method you took to get your 3, you just took people on vacation with you. I mean, how hard is that? I mean, hey, I got a 2-bedroom, you take one, I'll take the other. And when people are done, like, holy crap, would you pay for this place? And they're in. And so again, it just, I love that kind of alternative where it kind of opens people's eyes. I'm like, this is not tough stuff, right? A lot of times we get in our own head and we try to talk ourselves out of a good deal, or get in our own head and get our own way of making money. We get in our own head, and, you know, it's like, whose side are you on, right? And I just think that story kind of shows how simple this can be if you just let it be simple. We so fun. Who do you know wants to travel for less or travel for free?
Yeah, and you can't lose, even if you don't do the business side of it. You're saving money.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
It's a win-win.
Now, another favorite story I have is Miss Kayla. She's even wearing she's even got her post office hat on. So Kayla drives a postal truck. So when you guys see people out there delivering the mail and doing the stuff they do, right, bringing you all your refund checks and stuff like that, right? I'm trying to keep this positive, not on the bill, not the person that brings my bills, right? She's the one that brings my refund checks, right? Anyway, all my Christmas cards. How about that? And so Kayla's out there, I mean, you know, working for the post office. You've been with the post office how long, Kayla?
It'll be 24 years this year.
Okay, so you're an everyday working single mom, just trying to pay the bills, make a living, live in Houston, Texas, right?
Yes.
And so you're as bad as ordinary, and I don't mean that in a negative way, but just an ordinary person, right? An ordinary, I'm a policeman, I'm a fireman, I'm a nurse, I'm a teacher, right? I mean, an everyday American.
Yes.
And you're also a single mom, right? So,
Yes.
but you went on how many trips last year?
I did, I want to say 7 or 8 trips last year.
And so that another gives people like their heads start spinning. Hold on. 7, 8 trips. So they're already, okay, hold on. I get it. You live in Houston. You went to Austin. You went to Dallas. You went to Amarillo, Texas. You went to, then you probably went over to Abilene. You call that another trip, right? So anybody knows West Texas, you're now laughing. So where did you go?
I went to Memphis, Tennessee. I went to LA. I went to South Carolina. I went to Dubai. I went to Cancun.
Hold on, Dubai. Okay, Dubai. Go ahead.
Yeah, I went to Dubai. I went to Cancun. I did do one staycation here. I went somewhere else. Oh my God. I got to go back and look at my calendar. But
did you have a second Florida trip in there? Did you go to Florida again?
No, we're going to Florida next month.
Okay. Did you have a Vegas trip?
I did do a Vegas trip. Yeah, I did. I did
Okay.
do a Vegas trip.
Okay, so Vegas, that was your 7. All right.
Yeah.
So obviously these are all by most people's stretch of imagination, like, holy crap. And so again, I just think it really demonstrates the power of our product when you can take everyday people and suddenly like make them sound like they're part of the jet set. I mean, who are you hanging out with? Jeff Bezos or something? I mean, who do you think you are going, well, I'm in Dubai, now I'm in Cancun, I'm in Vegas. Hey, we're hanging out over here in Memphis. We're going to who knows where, right? I mean, so again, I think it's incredible. Now, obviously your heartfelt story is that you had a dream of taking your granddaughter where?
To Disney. Woo-woo. We went to Orlando. Yeah.
Okay.
And when I just told this story the other day to someone and they're like, what? That's all you paid for Disney? I'm like, yeah, that's it. I mean, with our platform, $1 per night, 8 days, 7 nights on the getaway platform, who winning? We are. I mean, we have a solution to a problem for so many people. You have a lot of people that dream and they wish they could do the travel with their families and take them on these amazing trips. But guess what? You don't have to break the bank with Travorium. We have the solution to your problem. So anyone that's listening to this, y'all, what are you waiting for? And y'all see, I didn't even have time to get out of my uniform today. I'm doing this business part-time. I'm not even doing it full-time because I work a full-time job and I'm making residual money that's allowing me to get financial freedom, because with the residual money that I'm making, I'm paying debts off. So when I retire, the only thing the biggest expense I will have will be my house. That's it. Everything else will be cash and carry, because I will be making the 6 figures with Travorium, because we have to get our mindset out of limited beliefs. You need to do a mindset shift. You can't keep hollering about, oh, I wish I coulda, woulda. Okay, I wish I coulda, woulda gonna go with you to the grave. And then what are you leaving on the table for your legacy? What are you leaving that's supposed to get through you to go on to your children and your children's children? And that's what Travorium is doing for so many people like myself and everybody else, that we are able to leave a legacy for our kids and our kids and our kids and our kids, so forth and so on. And they're teaching us with personal growth. We have amazing coaches. We have amazing leaders that are serving leaders that are here to help. We're here to help everybody. We're about love. This is truly a marketplace ministry that we have with Travorium. Yes, it is network marketing, but it's network marketing on steroids that you've never seen. So if you're sitting on, as Coach Phil say, on the dock of the bay, trying to think about it, baby, get off that dock and come on, because we're gonna see you at the beach, or we're gonna see you at the bay. Because this year I'm checking off some more things. I'm going to Paris. I've always wanted to go to Paris. I actually took French in high school. I didn't take Spanish like everybody else, because my dream was to go to Paris so I could communicate with folks. That's why I took it. So this year, guess what? I will be going to Paris. I will be going to New Orleans. Those 2 world trips are already booked. I book a trip every year in June for my grandkids. I gift them travel for their birthdays. We've been to Disney. We've been to DC. We're going back to Florida this year because my youngest grandchild, we couldn't get his passport. My desire was to take them to Cancun this year. They wanted to do the Nickelodeon Resort. It just opened up in Cancun last year, but instead we're gonna do the Nickelodeon Resort in Orlando. So this is allowing me to be the best me ever. So when I leave this earth, these are memories my grandkids will have that they can tell their kids about and their kids about. And then we are journaling these experiences. They're learning, they're getting educated of different cultures. So their mind is wide open. So when they become adults, they have no limits on them. And that's what I thank Travorium for doing for me, open up the world for my grandkids. I'm Kaylin, I'm done.
The boy, and Kayla, not to mention you got a huge team. You got a booming team. You got all these people, all this volume down below you. I think it's incredible how many trips you've taken. Obviously, I'll see you at Paris. I'll see you in New Orleans, right? That's going to be a blast. And in fact, I said, when you're talking about all the trips, I sent a text to a guy earlier today, and he says, are you taking any trips this year? Well, I go, well, we've been to Zion National Park. So we went to Reno, Zion National Park. So we went to Reno, Vegas, Zion National Park, back to Vegas. We did Louisville. We're going to Cabo. We're going to Lake Cumberland, New Orleans, Miami, Paris, Bali, Rome, Dubai, and Cancun. So those are the trips we have outlined at this point this year. And I'm doing that only because I can't even remotely keep up with the guy that's on the screen here with us, right? I mean, this guy has been, every time I turn around, he's on vacation somewhere. How many trips you been on now, Kyle?
25
different trips with our company. Now, for everybody out there, Kyle has worked in Las Vegas, Nevada at the resorts in some form, flavor, or capacity for how many years now?
Oh, I don't even want to think about how many years.
Okay, so you spent a lifetime and most of your adult working career.
Well, yeah, I've been everything from a porter to an exterminator to a fountain worker server, even performed in events on the strip and marching band too. So since high school, there's been something doing here. So I'm born and raised here. So I'm very blessed because I get to utilize a lot of the amenities. I don't have to stay at the hotels, but it's nice to have the option to and be able to save so much. I can say I've stayed on the strip for $1 a day for 14 days, and I've stayed in hotels for free, and I've taken 25, like I said, but my favorite is Cancun. Number 1 and number 2, and number 3 is San Diego. I've taken 2 cruises, and I've gone from coast to coast, Daytona Beach, Orlando, Florida, as well as Long Beach and Catalina Island. So very blessed to be with this company, very blessed to know the people on the screen personally. I love Kayla. We've known each other at least nearly 4 years. We met at the Ignite event. That's been about 4 years now because it was way before COVID. And then I'm about to meet my other Travorium sister, finally.
Miss Mahmuda.
I was talking to her a little bit after I met Kayla, but I was telling her about a place I stayed on the strip for $1 a day. And my other sister, who went to the same place a couple of months ago, Tanya, she just went there as well a couple of times. So I'm very blessed to know the people on the screen. You become family. Everybody just wants you to thrive and be able to enjoy the events. Even if you don't make money, you're creating bonds. You're taking trips you could never imagine taking. I went to Cancun, and Kayla did some wonderful things in Cancun, but the place that we stayed, phenomenal, basically $400. We were treated like it should have been $2,000, and it was all inclusive and just phenomenal. Everybody was there. Everybody was buddies. You didn't have to know everybody. You just had, there was so much to do and so many people that we probably walked past people that was in the company and we just didn't even know them. We got together for a picture and it was like, oh, I think I've seen that person before. And they were there like 5-6 days. But it was just great. And so Kayla and I, we're going to have to do a remote at one of the resorts. So we're just going to have to plan that next week. But it's just great to be in a company that has so many benefits. The worst thing you can do is have a fun time on a vacation. The worst thing you can do. So just join.
Absolutely. And we just had another guest that popped in here. She said she's gaining on you, Kyle, as far as number of trips go, and that's Miss Tanya Evans. So Tanya, talk to
Hey everybody. Well, hey, I done took 19 trips since being in this awesome company. Kyle was just talking about one of them. I went to Vegas for the first time, me and my husband. We stayed down there for a week for less than $100. I done been all up and down in Florida. I went to Hawks Cay where I met you and your beautiful wife and the CEO and Daryl and Maria. See you again in Memphis. Met Kayla in Memphis. Can't wait to see Queen Mamu in New Orleans. I am just so amped. And I just came back from Cleveland using our, because my grandparents got dementia. So I'm back and forth. I'm from Cleveland, but I live in North Carolina, so it's like a 6-hour away. But I didn't have to go stay at Ray or Craig and them house. You know, I had my own room, and for the whole week I paid less than $200, and I stayed at the DoubleTree. And the fact that I get to do this as my business, this is part of my business. I do this full time now, because at first when I got into the business, all I wanted to do was travel. But then I started traveling and people started attacking me, talking about some, girl, I know you ain't punched nobody's clock since March 4th, 2013. How in the world are you traveling like this? I said, Travorium. And Uncle Sam said, look, y'all know where I'm going. Just like Ryan said, Uncle Sam said he will pay you to run a home-based business. So it just makes sense to me. I love the people. I love the principles of our CEO, David and Adela Hart. I'm just where I'm supposed to be. So if you are on the fence, to piggyback off of Kayla, if you sitting on the dock of the bay wasting time, look, please don't get left on the left side, because Robert T. Kiyosaki said there's no social distancing on the left side of the cash flow quadrant. So get to the right side, because the right side is the right side. Back to you, Coach.
The right side is the right side. I love that. There's no social distancing on the left side. That's where the crowd's at, right? Get over to the right. And again, show that book again about you get paid by the government, by the IRS to have your home-based business right there. Hope you guys all take a picture of that, because I was talking about, again, I got a bunch of people that are in the tax industry. I mean, I know Sandy Bakken well. He was one of 8 attorneys who trained all the IRS attorneys. I know Jeff Schnepper well. He was one of the authors of TurboTax Deluxe. He wrote How to Pay Zero Taxes, McGraw-Hill, 34th edition. He argued before the Supreme Court, part of Ronald Reagan's Economic Council. He's the only guy that answers tax questions on the Microsoft website. I mean, so we know a lot of tax pros. I am not a tax pro, but I can tell you that when I'm having conversations with them, they're like, it boggles the mind as to how every single person in the entire United States does not have a home-based business, because you can write off the house, spouse, kids, meals, travel, entertainment, meaning you are going to save thousands in taxes. You are going to save way more in taxes than it costs to be involved in our company. And people are like, I don't know. It's like the tax pros. I've even heard them make the same comment I make all the time. Like, whose side are you on? I mean, whose side are you on? I mean, so again, the government's literally saying, go do these things and you can save huge in taxes. It pays for the entire thing. And again, your worst case scenario is you're going to go have fun. You're going to have some vacations. You're going to meet some great people. So, hey, take a chance on yourself. Take a chance on your family. You know what I mean? Do something that can help benefit them, benefit you. Again, your worst case of those memories last a lifetime. We got all the promotions running right now. Grandfathered into double bonuses, double direct sales bonuses. We've got right now they're doing a contest where you send in a 90-second video on some trip you've taken. You can actually get 5,000 loyalty points towards some other kind of trip just for shooting a video. Here we are. So Gene and I will be shooting a video from Cancun. Now we're going to document the whole thing, including walking down the little, thing, going to the airport and getting on the plane. We're going to show doing the, looking up the flight, looking up the whole place, right? Book it, walking down the thing on the airplane, getting in the little shuttle that's going to be waiting for us, taking us to the resort, sitting at the infinity pool, overlooking the thing, going, Travorium, baby, $73. You could be here, right? So anyway, we're going to shoot our video, have some fun. And again, we're doing it because you get an extra 5,000 points toward what? Another vacation. And so again, a lot of fun. Hey, thank you guys so much for being here tonight. I mean, Daryl, Ryan, Mahmuda, Tanya, Kayla, Kyle. We got the greatest group on the entire planet. Love you guys. Hey, we'll be back again tomorrow night with Mr. Danny Bling Bling. I will not be on. I'm actually going to be on the virtual hotel site with our Hispanic team. Maybe not. I think that call's an hour earlier. I might be on here again tomorrow night. Anyway, call is going to happen tomorrow night. I think Daryl is going to be here. I'll hop on when I get done with that call over there. Going to be a lot of fun. Going to be great. So we'll see you guys tomorrow night. Till then, God bless. Bye, everybody.